Alright guys, so if you're watching this video I am still in Louisiana training right now. I hope you guys enjoy it. Stay tuned because I promise you, you will. Just trust me, just stay tuned. Just watch this. What is up, YouTube? What is going on? Welcome back. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Yak Pack Outdoors. Today we're gonna be talking about the top 5 lures that you should be throwing in this fall transition all the way through fall into that early winter phase. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. All right, so when you compile this list of the top 5 lures you need to be throwing in the fall all the way up to that early winter stage, what does this consist of? Let me tell you. Crankbaits, both lipless and square bill, spooks and buzz baits, spinner baits, jigs, and shaky heads. All right, so for crankbaits, lipless and square bill, like I said, lipless, you can fish these through some of that thicker grass that really hasn't died off yet. And the more erratic and the more vicious you are at ripping this thing through the grass, the more reaction bites you're gonna get. Square bill, because this also has its own unique purpose. If you fish mostly timber or any kind of solid stand-up or even rocks or anything like that under the water, this thing is gonna bounce off and it's gonna make a lot of noise. You're gonna trigger those reaction bites. So the colors that I would choose. So right here I have a red-eyed ghost shad color. Minus the red eyes, this is the match the hatch type color. All right, and right here, I have a complete just red-orange, red-eyed crawfish square bill. Now this specifically, if you fish, creeks, rivers, big lakes that are creek fed, you're gonna have a lot of success on crawfish colored crankbaits this time of year. If you fish a lot of ponds, this lipless match the hatch type color, you're gonna have a lot of success off this as well. All right, next up we got the spook and the buzz bait. No need to complicate your color selection. This is just the one that I grabbed out of the box real quick. It's a bone with a little bit of gold on it, black on the top. It's a spook. Don't really worry about what the top of your spook looks like. The bass are gonna see the bottom of it because this is a reaction type bait. You're not finesse fishing this, you're just trying to get them to see it and react to it. Now the buzz bait, the all-time just the sauciest of the sauce. Now this thing right here, I don't put a trailer on my buzz bait. I put a trailer hook on there. This one is brand new out of the box, so I haven't got a trailer hook on there right now because I have a different one tied on. So one reason to throw the buzz bait over the spook or whopper plopper or anything like that, not saying you can't use a plopper in the fall, I mean you absolutely can. You can throw this thing in the grass and not worry about getting hung up, not worry about getting stuck on something, a tree limb or that's in the water or a little branch or anything like that. All you need to do, throw your trailer hook on this. This thing is so loud and obnoxious and triggers the most aggressive reaction bites. Next up, we got spinner baits. Now, if you've been around the channel for a while, you're gonna ask, TJ, why are you talking about spinner baits if you never throw spinner baits? I do throw spinner baits, I throw them in the fall. And the reason I throw spinner baits versus a chatterbait in the fall into the winter, because all these right here, when this is swimming through the water, they look like bait fish. Now, instead of a chatterbait looks like one single fish. This looks like a little school or a little group of fish, which is gonna trigger those bigger bass to bite because they're gonna get a bigger meal, they think. Again, spinner baits, trailer hooks only. I don't put any kind of trailer on them at all. I just trailer hook them. I feel like it increases my hookup ratio when I do that versus throwing let's say a paddle tail swim bait as a trailer or something like that. Now the juiciest of the juicy, jigs. So where you're in that early fall into early winter transition, natural green pumpkin with a little lime green, some orange crawfish looking color, green pumpkin with some orange on it. These are gonna be your colors that shine, that absolutely shine in creeks, rivers, ponds, lakes, doesn't matter. These colors right here, because these bass are gonna be feeding on stuff that is the exact same color as this. Get a little jig, this one's got a rattle on it. If the water's a little dirtier, throw it with a rattle, they can find it a lot easier. So in this transitional phase, I'm not gonna stray away from jig colors that are too different from these right here. Green pumpkin with some lime green on it, imitate the early season crawfish color. Green pumpkin with a little orange on it. Get later in the season, solid orange with really dirty looking brown, dirty orange. Key colors when throwing a jig in the fall. All right, last but not least, a shaky head with a crawfish type trailer on it. Now this thing is gonna sit flat like this on the bottom. Its arms are gonna be flapping. Imagine this, sitting on the bottom. Arms are gonna be flapping. So when crawfish feel threatened or when they get really aggressive, what they do is they stand up on their back legs and they wave their front pinchers, you know, kind of just like this, kind of trying to intimidate whatever it is that's trying to attack him. Well, a bass is gonna see that, and the bass is not gonna feel threatened at all by this little tiny creature. He's just gonna swallow it right up. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Let Yak Pack Outdoors earn your subscription. Let us work for it. Little red box right here says subscribe. Go ahead and hit that. If you don't see it right there, scroll up just a little bit, just right above the description. Smash that. We here at Yak Pack Outdoors, me and Russell, greatly appreciate it. And with all that being said, guys, once again, we cannot thank each and every one of you enough. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support you guys have shown us over this past year. It's been a wonderful, amazing, fantastic, phenomenal year. Absolutely appreciate every single one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With all that being said, we'll catch y'all next time.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul.